Hello, everybody. My name is Hannah Moon. It is election day, and today we're going to practice a little bit of self-care and maybe a touch of equanimity mixed in, since whatever happens, happens at this point. So let's start with some body movement, okay? So if you're sitting down on a chair or on your cushion, that's great. And just simply turn your head to your left. Okay, feel the stretch in your neck. If you can't feel any stretch, maybe just turn your head a little bit more to your left. And just breathe into that stretch. And come back to center. And take one breath in here. And go to the other side, to your right side. Just feeling that stretch, however that feels for you, as it's comfortable. A balance of ease and effort. Breathing into that stretch. And coming back to center. And now let's bring our arms to what I call cactus arms. And let's arch our back, sticking at our chest. And breathing in into our chest. A nice stretch for your spine. And as we breathe out, close, put your forearms together and round your back. Breathing in to the first pose, chest out, breathing into your chest, wide shoulders. And breathing out, forearms touching, rounding your back. We're basically doing a cat-cow. Let's do one more. Breathing in. Breathe into your spine, your heart, widening your chest. And breathe out. Forearms together. Really round that back. Okay. And you can let that go. Come back to center. Now let's put your left hand in the front, right in front of you, and your right hand behind you, and you can grab onto something. We're going to do a twist. So your right hand's behind you and your left hand's right in front, and you're sort of grabbing onto something. For the first, we're going to do this in 4 breaths. So for the first breath, breathe in. And you're twisting to your right, but just only twist, think about twisting only your lower belly. Your lower belly twists. Breathing into that spine. And as you twist again, think about your rib cage twisting, breathing out. Breathing into your body again. Now think about twisting, letting your right shoulder lead. Twisting over to the other side. Breathing in again. And as you breathe out, your head twists, even your gaze twists all the way around. And on your next inhale, you can come back to center. And just take a breath. One in breath, one out breath while you're here. Now let's put your right hand in front of you and your left hand behind you and clasp onto something. Breathing in through the crown of your head. And your lower belly twists over to your left side, your lower belly. Breathing in. Your rib cage twists over to the left side. Breathing in. Breathing out, your shoulder leads, twisting, twisting, twisting. Breathing in, and then your head and your gaze twists over your shoulder. And on your next inhale, you can come back to center and take another in-breath and out-breath, and just let your eyes close if that feels comfortable, or you can leave them open. We'll do about a 10 to 15 minute meditation. Letting your eyes close, letting your face relax, letting your hands rest on your thighs or wherever it's comfortable resting. And noticing how your spine feels after that twist. Noticing any difference in your neck after the gentle twists. And noticing any differences in your chest, if it feels a little more available, a little bit more open, perhaps. Any sensation along the spine that you can pick up just by doing those small exercises to become a little bit more present in our bodies. Now notice your seat, notice your feet, and notice your belly. Soften your belly. And as you go inward, notice what is going on right now. It's almost at the end of election day. The tallies are still coming in. How are you feeling? Start with your body. How is your body feeling? Let's start with the head. Maybe you didn't get much sleep last night. Maybe this has been weighing on your mind all day. How does your head feel? Your cranium, your skull, your temples? What's a sensation that is present right now? And instead of conceptualizing what we feel, see if you can label it in terms of sensations like pressure, pulsations, temperature, textures, vibrations. Now go down to your neck, the back of your neck. Your shoulders, the muscles in your traps, your trapezius muscles. We tend to hold on to those a lot. What is going on there? If you like, you can send some intention to relax any tension, but also see if you can just notice what is going on at the same time. Your chest area, the area right above your heart, where your heart is beating. What is present there for you right now? Your upper arms, your elbows, your forearms, wrists, hands, fingers, fingertips. What is your body saying? Your rib cage, your organs, your lungs, your liver, your digestive tract, your stomach, your kidneys. How is your body responding? Your pelvis, your groin, your buttocks, your hamstrings, your quadriceps. What is arising? Your knees, your kneecaps, the cartilage around your knees, your calf muscles, your ankles, the bottoms of your feet, the tops of your feet, and your toes, the tips of your toes. What is present right now? Now going briefly back to the face, letting the muscle of your eye relax. Maybe the muscle of your eye has been doing a lot of work. Just give it permission now to just relax and rest. Just rest. Doesn't need to be seeing anything right now. Let the muscles of your cheeks relax and melt down. Let the muscles in your jaw just give up. No need to push. Just be here, resting. Now come to your breath. Let your breath be natural. Let it just breathe by itself. See if you cannot interfere with it. See if you can just sit next to it. You don't have to do anything. You're resting. You're just watching the breath. Sending an intention to your next in-breath. Just that one in-breath, sending the intention to let it be a steady breath without controlling it. So you don't have to force or push, but just think steady breath. When that breath is over, you can refresh this intention with the out breath. As you breathe out, you think steady out breath. And again, refresh that intention for the next breath. This is how we can go from one breath to the next breath, especially when we feel overwhelmed. We feel like we have all these breaths to breathe. How are we going to do it? Do we have time? Do we have the patience? But if we can just be right here, one breath at a time, it's manageable. So again, on your next in breath, think steady in breath. Next out breath, think steady out breath. One at a time. Renewing your intention each time. Notice any sense of steadiness that starts to develop. As you continue to keep breathing one by one with the intention of a steady breath in, steady breath out. We can use this exercise as a metaphor as a way of steadying our minds, balancing our minds. Especially on a day like today when we are all eager to know the results of the election. And it's almost impossible not to feel attached to the desired outcome. But can we give ourselves some self-care by way of adding a little more steadiness so that we don't get swept away so viciously? Steady in breath, steady out breath. Soft belly, soft face, open heart. If you notice yourself holding on to something, if feelings of strong desire are still lurking around, just notice it. There's no need to berate yourself. We are human. Just be kind. Notice what's going on. Acknowledge it. Be kind. And for a split second, just ask yourself, is this skillful? Is it wholesome for me? Can I strike a better balance for my own well-being? Just ask yourself. Now bring another smile into your space. We're just taking care of ourselves today. Steady in breath. Steady out breath. Let's just sit for about 30 seconds, and you can continue to do one breath at a time. Steady in and out breath. And you can bring that to a close. I'm going to go ahead and ring the bell. But before I do, I'd like to dedicate this practice to every living being that is going through anxiety and stress right now. I also dedicate the merit of our practice to all the people who are suffering, that may they not be forgotten at this time when our attention is on the election so much. There's a lot of suffering that's going on. And may they have comfort. May our meditation, the energy, bring them comfort at this time. Join me and bring your palm together. Hit your heart center and say namaste to you. Thank you so much for showing up and sharing your practice with me. And I wish you well, and I wish you a good night's rest and lots of self-care. Don't forget to breathe. Okay. Mwah.